Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to a new video on Bitcoin. Yeah, we'll do a full update. I mean, we've seen some bearish momentum since yesterday, which, as most of you know, was to be expected. I expect a little bit more bearish momentum even. I mean, right now you can see that the volume has gone up quite a bit to $16 billion right now, which is almost a doubling. But that was also, like yesterday we said that the volume was very low, and that the inflowing capital of this week, right? So obviously last week was a very quiet week with Thanksgiving, etc., and just a holiday days in the US. So what happens then is that when the capital flows into the markets, that's going to make the market move, usually in a weird way. So that also happened yesterday. And right now, overall, I mean, if you, like, I've said this countless times, right? But so most of you already know this. But if you don't, the market structure for Bitcoin right now is bullish, all right? And there is a reason to be bullish, all right? We got some bullish fundamentals lined up in January, or at least we assume they will be bullish. And just in general, it's, technically, Bitcoin is very strong. So that's the case, but you can also see that historically, right now, in the last, let's say since the start of November, Bitcoin has kind of gone up in an up and down fashion, right? So last week, for example, we had a bit of a fake out due to the volume being that low on Friday. And right now it does look, after giving up this support level at 37,600, it does look like more bearish momentum is coming. There's always, like right now, Bitcoin has found support at the 50 EMA, which has historically always provided quite some support. But the breakout below 37,600 and the 28 EMA, for me, is enough to assume that more bearish momentum is coming. The dollar strength index is relatively bearish, so that could indicate some bullish momentum coming. Even though I haven't seen that much of a correlation between Bitcoin and the dollar strength index in a while. So overall, I expect more bearish momentum. Now, you shouldn't get me wrong. I am still bullish on Bitcoin, but right now it's just more likely, I would say, given the market structure mainly, and given the lack of course we have fundamentals coming up, but there's no reason in my eyes to believe that those fundamentals will provide that much bullish momentum right now that will push up higher. I mean, obviously there's always a chance that Bitcoin breaks above 37,600 again, and if that happens and it's able to hold that level, all right, then sure, I could be wrong and Bitcoin could actually rally up. This is way more likely than Bitcoin crashing down towards 34,000. That is the truth, but I think in general, if you look at the momentum right now and the technicals and taking into account the fundamentals, I'd say it's a bit more likely that Bitcoin will drop down further towards 36,800, where there's, by the way, also quite a lot of, and I'll show you real quick. There's a lot of liquidity also down there. If you zoom out to the weekly, you'll be able to see that. Right here, there's quite a lot of liquidity. Right now, there's also a bit of liquidity up at 38,000, so perhaps that we can still spike up to that later this week. But yeah, like I said, I expect some more bearish momentum first. First support level will be 36,800. If we don't get a lot of support from there, then Bitcoin will probably drop down lower towards the levels around 36,200 and 36,000. Right, and then it will still be bullish, all right, because then it's still ranging here, and from this range I still expect a bullish breakout in a little bit more of the long term. All right, so those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And lastly, if you're interested in my premium group or signal group, I have both. Links to that will be down in the description or the pinned comment, so you can check that out if you want to, but that's up to you. For now, thank you for watching, take care, and bye.